What's up, guys? Brothers of Deconstruction here. This is a special message for Rajia Baroudi. A while back, she let everyone know that she had a health scare, and we're sending positive vibes, peaceful thoughts, and everything like that her way. Well wishes.
Because as you're about to see, she is one of the kindest people that we've ever met.
Yeah.
Like, it showed us that it's okay to meet your heroes. Like, embrace the adult that for the short amount of time that she was on the show, she just adhered herself into my childhood. And then when I met her as an adult, I was like, you're fantastic. Thank you. Yeah. So
she's her and Alan, as you'll see in the interview, they're really, truly inspiring people. And so we just wanted to make this little message. Sorry it's taking so long to get this last review up. Work and everything has been extremely busy for the both of us, and we haven't been able to get our schedules to line up until today. So thank you, Rajia and Alan. Everybody send your wishes and everything to Rajia.
Share this and everything.
Share this.
Like, just get it out. Not for us, but for her.
Do it for her.
Spread the legend of Rajia Baroudi and Alan Palmer.
All right, guys, enjoy the interview.
Brothers of Deconstruction here. Bruce, this is Courtney. We are with
Alan, Corcus,
and
Rajia, Delphine, leader of the Alien Rangers.
She has to put that in every time.
Of course I
What's
do.
up?
Naturally.
all right,
How are you guys enjoying your con today?
Well, you know, it was really great yesterday until you guys actually decided to feed us some more of our
You guys decided to shower us down.
It was both of us. It was both of us.
It was both of them.
It was both of us.
Both of us.
Yes.
So we had a little water
Picked
incident
me up and
yesterday.
used me as a windmill. We rehydrated.
We had
It was a
water
rehydration
incident with
thing.
the Equestrian Rangers.
If we had
so
a
to speak.
football field, it would have been an awesome move.
So, how do you guys feel that you guys had like just a 10-episode series, but the fans 11, but the fans love you just as much as the people who had like 4 seasons? Like, how does that feel to you guys?
That's awesome, yeah?
Absolutely fantastic. I think we're incredibly lucky. We had this this just a series that they thought was going to end the show, the season. But we were so lucky. I think our chemistry worked well, and we shot to #1, and it was a female leader, so it was the first time they saw something unusual, so it really attracted a lot of attention. Yeah, and it was a peaceful message, and we looked so different.
And we did have diversity as well, which is really cool.
Diversity. In our little group, we had incredible diversity.
Yeah.
So everybody was represented, and I think in a very positive way. We're really lucky.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I know.
But it's cool to be part of something that has lasted for 20 years.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What was it like, filming and auditioning? I don't know if you guys were already actors, if this is your big break and coming into something that already had such a big legacy anyway, or already had.
Well, it just started at that point in time.
Just started.
And then
so we really didn't know anything about it.
Yes.
So what was that like, just like filming? And I know they put you guys in what I assume was uncomfortable prosthetic makeup. Wearing that all the time.
Not too bad.
Mine was. I had so much hair. I mean, so much more hair than now. I'm talking about it was like a
mane.
Horse's thing, right? And I had to pull it through this blowhole.
That was good.
Pulling 2 yards worth of hair.
And then you kept losing hair when you break off every time.
Absolutely. It was just, it was crazy. So it made everything a little tighter because they didn't really compensate so much for the amount of hair.
It was an old-fashioned facelift.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, we were there for hours every morning, like 3 hours to get into makeup every morning. So with the blue lips, it was a blast.
But it's funny how the makeup artist, by the end of it, kind of decided that we didn't need so much of the makeup under the mask. They're like, and they just throw on stuff, and by the end they're like, don't worry about it.
Like, is this matching?
We started off like contouring with, it was blue, purple and gold makeup that they put underneath. So they kept adding all this purple and gold and then foreshadowing, and then by the end of it they were like going,
Yeah, what was her name? The red-haired gal?
Boom, you're done.
Yes, exactly, yes. Blue lips, blue...
That was fun.
we're
You're good.
That was great.
That was fun. But the audition process for me, I was directing a show for the casting director at the time. She was producing a show that I was directing, and she said, "Hey, do you want to come in and audition for this?" And I was like, "Sure." I had no idea what it was about, and thought it was really cool. I came in and got it after I got a call that night, and they said, "Oh, they really want you," and I was like, "Cool, that's
so
awesome."
talented. It's true.
Oh, look who's talking.
I actually had just come off of Equus, and that was like one of LA's most successful runs. It was fantastic. So I kind of jumped from one successful thing to another. It was complete, I mean, God, Allah, Yahweh, Buddha was looking after me, that is for sure. Because I had no idea what I was stepping into. And I went in on one audition and got the job.
Yeah.
You know, and I think
and that's really unheard of, because usually they do callbacks, and then they're like, "Yeah, we've got it down to 3, and come in again." And
I think what it was is that we were talking about this yesterday. We're classically trained actors, so we went in so prepared. I came in with all kinds of weird tics, the little sign thingies. It was crazy.
And you know what's weird is the 5 of us that they chose, we all had real similar readings. We all had a very classically trained sort of a feel to what we did, which is weird because you wouldn't think that. Yeah, we all had the because I read for your part and did the greetings, Jordan, and we did the same sort of that voice with
the British voice.
And it's interesting because Kareem did the same exact thing.
Did he really?
Totally.
Well,
the same
he also
thing.
has a refined quality.
Exactly, and I know Jim did as well. I'm not sure about David. No.
Kareem?
No, I already said Kareem.
Jim, Gray, Kareem, and David Bacon.
David, that's right. Okay, yeah, David.
I don't know anything about
so
David.
David, I'm not sure what he did with it. Yeah. But yeah, I know that Jim and Kareem actually had that sort of.
And I was really, I mean, I had just come off of, you know, the thing that was an English play, and I was really not here very long from, you know, the Middle East, and, you know, I went to an English academy. So yeah, I had just gone in with my snooty English voice.
So with the classical acting training, like when you read the scripts and everything, like what is like, just like, I don't think this is befitting of me, or just like, I think I can make this something good.
Well, you know what? You never turn down work, and you know what? Even if it's the worst direct you've ever seen, which this wasn't, but if it's the worst piece, you figure out how to make it your own.
Yes.
And if you can't, then you really don't audition.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. Yes, absolutely true.
Definitely.
I know some of my friends that I talk to on Twitter and everything. Every now and then we'll get into like Power Ranger debates. I won't really call them arguments. We'll get into Power Ranger debates, and one of my friends is like, when I brought up Alien Rangers, he was like, "Dude, I was so mad when they just didn't make that a season."
We heard that all the time, and there was discussion about having a spin-off with our show.
Oh, wow.
Because it
came really close.
It came really close. You know, we were actually, I would have loved that. I would have loved to spend more time with you.
Yeah, definitely.
With these great guys.
I just started watching Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger, you know, with the Sentai series. I'm on like episode 15, and just like, I'm really like, so much could have been done with this. Like,
There's something really cool to be said about
53 episodes, and I go, you could have done.
I know.
Like, you forced 60 episodes out of a 50 episode series in Mighty Morphin. Like for the first season, like, you could have done so much. It's like, like what could have been.
Well, I'm working on a film right now that's going to bring Rajia and Steve and Catherine. That I'm trying to do. That's going to be really fun.
Yeah, the energy would be really great.
And it's going to be a positive message again, because we really are about positivity.
Absolutely.
But it's superhero based, and
it'll be such a blast.
Kind of based on, you know, former actors in a sort of thing like this that comes back for one last time.
Right,
it's going to be
we'll
really
be with you
fun.
shortly. We're doing an interview.
Well, if you want a cookie, you can take one.
Thank you.
I mean,
not at all. You're so cute.
You're so awesome.
I walked in on somebody else's interview. Don't feel bad.
I do it all the time. But don't go too far with those.
Yes,
I
know, because those
good.
look good. Me and my big mouth, those were good-looking cookies.
Yeah. Sorry, we messed up. How are you?
Oh.
One thing that you guys talk about with your project is that the energy and everything is going to be great. One thing that I've noticed is that with most of the cast of Rangers throughout the years, all of them were like a tight-knit group and basically family.
Yeah.
How was it? Do you guys still, well, obviously you two still keep in touch with each
Love,
other.
complete
Yeah.
love.
You still keep in touch with everybody else. Obviously, I saw you walking around saying hi to everybody. So, who do you guys keep in touch with? Who are you extremely close with when you were filming the series? And basically, what do you guys, when you get, I know you guys love this experience coming to do this because you basically get to see your family.
Right.
It
Well,
is,
it does.
it's
It does
true.
bond you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. And also, you know, there's so many really lovely fans.
Yeah.
And I really, you know, one of the things, I mean, one of the messages I think that you and I bring is that you can be popular, you can be on a successful show, and you can still be a nice person.
Yeah.
That-
You can
well,
still be a good person.
why wouldn't you be?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
People
You're the
often
same.
say, yeah, exactly. A lot of times you see people who are maybe a little more difficult once
Yeah.
they've achieved something.
Difficult's a good word.
Yeah, a little difficult. But our message is always very anti-bullying.
Yeah.
Be a leader, not a follower. Be a person who will stand up for somebody who's being bullied.
Yeah.
It's so important. I mean, your life message has been so positive, and I think for me, that's incredibly important.
Yeah.
So I want to represent well, and I want to
And she
represent
does
in
represent
society.
extremely well.
Thank you.
So,
I want to, I want to make sure. No, pardon me.
That's it.
I want to make sure that my fans learn from us.
yes.
Yeah.
You know, as examples of, you know, what's possible, you know?
Definitely.
To be popular, you don't have to be a rapper.
Right.
Because a lot of times, you know, sometimes, well, I shouldn't say a lot. Sometimes popular kids are not as kind to kids who are not
But it's
popular.
insecurities. Truthfully,
Exactly.
it's
It's
all.
their own
If I am
Fear.
nice to this person, they're gonna think I'm that person,
Yes.
and it's like, who cares?
And who cares what anybody else thinks of you? So long as you are a really good person, you have no one to answer to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will like
It's so
you.
much harder
Alan
to
will
be
like you.
mean
Yeah.
than it is to be
really
kind.
is.
It's
It
true.
really is.
After the show, like later on in your life, what were you guys doing when you find out that the fans wanted you here so bad, like to come see convention so they could meet you?
Wow.
Like what were you up to? It was like you heard the demand. It was like you were our childhood. You helped us become the adults that we are, and we want to thank you for that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
where were you,
I
and
love
how did that
that.
make you feel when you found that out?
Rajia?
It completely humbled me. One of the reasons I had actually avoided the conventions, not really understanding them. I didn't know about the special needs darlings that make my life happier just interacting with them. I didn't know that we, just being, you know, these role models, actually saved people who were suffering in abusive family situations. I had no idea till I started hearing, like on Facebook, and I started, like people started contacting me and writing letters. It taught
That's
me
cool.
so much. I
Yeah.
was humbled. I learned, and I'm like, I will not miss a convention if it's at all possible. If I'm not filming,
Yeah.
I'm at the conventions.
You know, the second you leave a project, you're done. It's work, and
Right.
you leave it, and you kind of go, oh, I hope.
I hope they're
blessings to this project, and whatever happens to it
Right.
happens. And it's crazy to think. I'm working on a show right now where I have like 20 and 21-year-olds, 22, working on. And last night after the convention, I went back over to work with them, and all of a sudden I come in and they were like, "Were you Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Oh my God, when you said you were going to Morphicon, I thought you were going to get autographs, not give autographs." And I was like, "Oh." They were like, "This is so cool. Why didn't you tell us?" I'm like, "Why would you go around saying, oh, by the way, did you know that I
was
did
a Power
dot,
Ranger,
dot, dot?" Yeah. So it's kind of cool. It's
And
neat.
it's amazing. And so you're so talented. I mean, he's so physical.
You as well.
Now I'm talking about the dancing. I've seen this guy on stage singing, dancing, doing his unbelievable. The divas, unbelievable. I mean, he's done Joseph more times than anybody on this planet. I mean,
Wow.
unbelievable performer.
Well,
All
you as
around.
well, and
Thank
you're
you.
constantly working.
Thank you. I feel very
So
blessed.
we're a mutual admiration society.
Well, it's rare to find people on the planet who are like, I'm like, this is one of my soulmates, and I don't mean that in a romantic way. I mean that in a truly like a heart way.
And the cool
spirit
thing is
way.
we both are very active in community that want to get back to as many things as we possibly can without killing us.
Right.
And that's what's so rewarding is
And
to
we
find.
live super clean.
Yeah.
We've always been no drugs, no alcohol, no
Yeah.
smoking ever. So
I
we
try
just
not
live
to even do
clean.
caffeine or anything.
Clean
because-
living, babies.
yeah.
Which is why we look so pretty.
You got the purifying waters of Aquatar so you guys don't age.
That's
Until
right.
he showers us. You'll never live that down. I've been teasing
It's
forever.
like you guys look a little dehydrated. I'm just help you out a little bit.
That's right. Cleaning off my photographs. He was washing my photographs.
Hey, by the way, does that count for the MLS thing? Does that?
The Ice Bucket
yeah.
You
Challenge.
know what? It just
I think we've done it. We're all done now. Now we got to challenge someone else.
I think that actually counts.
Too bad we didn't film it. Then it would
Oh,
have
that would
been
have been
And what's
right.
funny is that I told myself to get some like footage of the floor and everything for the video diary, and I almost took it out before we came over here. But I was like, you know what? We're about to try to get an interview. YouTube. I can't really just be here recording us, recording him, and I was like, that was such a missed opportunity. Like I would have like posted that everywhere.
That was
That would have been on the internet.
Oh
and
boy.
out there.
Oh boy, never bad press.
Yeah,
never bad press.
Except for him.
Exactly. What other projects? 'Cause I know you were just talking about a project that you're currently working on and trying to get together. What other projects do you guys have coming up? I know you do a lot of voice work. You're a director.
tons of voice work.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've got a TV show that I'm trying to. We shot the pilot, and Rajia came and helped out.
Oh, he's
And
incredible.
it's a really cool project called May We Help You, and we go into communities and find individuals that are in
Change
need.
people's lives. is
And
what he does.
but the only thing that we ask in return is that they pay it forward to someone else. And
Pay
it's a
it
really
forward.
cool TV show. We helped an alcoholic
Yes.
get clean and sober and get her back into
So
the
great.
workforce. And
He
that's kinda
rebuilt
cool.
her house with a great crew of dedicated people. Eric was fantastic.
A
and he was
makeover.
Unbelievable.
We got everything. So that was cool.
Unbelievable. This is-
And we've got a film coming out next month, and you just had one last night.
I know. I did. After we left the show here, I went straight to the premiere of my movie, Starship Rising, which was I am so evil and wicked in that. It was
Ooh.
fun. I
This is
know.
something I have to see.
Completely different.
Starship what? Say it one more
Starship
time.
Rising.
Starship Rising. I gotta remember that one.
Oh yeah, it was completely different in terms of ethos, but it's so much fun doing a science fiction flick. And I honestly thought it was going to be like cardboard boxes, and I was like, what is this I'm auditioning for? And when I showed up on set, it was this hangar-sized place with these enormous spaceships.
Wow.
And I'm wearing these unbelievable costumes, like full-length leather with all kinds of and the designer is a designer, her name is Svinda Reichelt, unbelievable woman. She does costumes that are so futuristic looking, and she does the LA Opera.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the costumes are unreal. So everything was first class. The guy, the music guy was up for some award. I mean, the visuals last night, I was stunned.
Wow.
Stunned. I'm proud to be part of it.
Smell you, Nancy Drew.
Hey, I know. And we shot both of them. We shot 2 films at the same time.
Wow.
Coming Darkness and Starship
That's smart
Rising.
to do it that way.
Yeah.
You
We
know?
were exhausted. We're like, what scene is it today? Oh, give me the script.
Yeah.
You know, what year is it?
That's cool. Yeah.
It was
Well, that's
crazy.
Awesome.
It was
So yeah, we're both constantly busy and
Yes.
and just
Very
loving
lucky.
life.
Very
cool.
lucky.
Yeah.
And we are available for all kinds of voice work, dialect work, acting.
I might have to come to you to learn how to speak in a British accent. Because
I will help you.
I've been wanting
I'm
to
the
do that.
dialect diva, baby.
Really?
Everything
Any
sounds
kind of-
better in a British accent.
It does. Yeah.
When I'm speaking to somebody after a while, I sort of adopt their voice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be talking like you, like this for a while, whatever. Hey, baby, how's it going?
It's
You know, this kind of thing.
interesting, yeah. I
Yes.
saw you yesterday. All of a sudden, you were talking to a couple of British people for a while,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden, I was like, going, "Who's she?
Exactly. And because when I first meet people, I will be very, very British because that's my natural background kind of thing. When I relax a little bit and start matching their voice, and I think that's why I'm so good at dialects. There's not a dialect that I do or a language I don't
Yeah.
learn fast. Like,
That's amazing.
yeah.
That's the same thing
Like,
with me, but it's because of vocal training.
Is that why?
Because of singing, I've got relative pitch, which is
Yeah, it's
close to
amazing. Right,
perfect pitch.
gorgeous.
But it's interesting, and my daughter
yeah.
has the same exact thing.
So
she
crazy.
freaks me out. Like, well, all of a sudden she'll listen to something, we're watching a movie or something, and she'll repeat exactly the same way they do, and I'm like,
That's a good
"Gotta
idea.
get out of here."
That's how I started.
Yeah.
I mean, because that would, like, for the kids, you know, in the neighborhood, I would imitate the different cartoon characters, and
Yeah.
they'd be like, oh, you know. So that, I mean, super fun.
I can
We're doing,
kind of do that. Like, I can't sing at all, but certain songs I can match the person's voice.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can
Okay,
sing
I gotta
like,
hear
you know,
something.
Like Macy
oh,
Grab,
God,
baby.
Come
oh,
on,
God,
come
yeah.
on.
Come on, baby, do this
Ooh.
amazing grass.
Yeah.
Come on,
Do you
baby.
do any Luther?
No, it's like it started with I'm going to date myself here
See,
and it's
I'm
like
here.
tell
Might
about
as
my
well.
crappy music choice.
Brought it up.
I found out I can do this by singing Faith, Limp Bizkit's version of Faith.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Oh God, no, I can't do
just
it.
a little
Yes, you can.
Just a little bit.
It's
Come
been
on.
too long.
Wait.
You all want to hear it, right? See, now you have to. We
Eric's
can't
heard it
cut.
before.
We can't cut. Your viewers want to hear it.
We only have like 30.
The 30
We're gonna
people
get
want to
more.
hear
We're
it.
gonna get more.
Okay,
If you sing.
I'll make a promise. Later on today, I will film a video of myself doing the
Oh, I
singing.
cannot believe it. He's not doing it live.
I will.
He's cutting this whole part
Yes.
out.
I mean, and I'm losing my voice right now from all the screaming
Okay.
panels.
Oh,
That's
we
the
all.
excuse.
Yeah, it's a great excuse.
Get
It's
this
a
man
great
some water.
excuse.
He's losing his voice.
water.
Oh no, we keep water away from
Oh,
me.
shit.
We keep water away from me.
Well, it's really nice interviewing with the two of you.
All right, thank
you, guys.
We highly suggest if you can get to a con that they're at and meet them. They're two of the most wonderful people here. Like, they're so inviting.
wow.
So,
They're all.
You guys are amazing. I can't
we
believe
thank
it.
you.
I try to be. You
Yeah,
know,
do something like your cousin.
Yeah. You know, see.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.